Great intro.
Slid into that thing with a big old burp. Oops. Were we live too?
Yes. I had it live and everything. That was funny.
That's crazy work.
That was funny. Somebody said we need to. Yeah, you know what? That's fine. It is time to retire the 100 Thieves tag, so I've removed it. Great call from chat on
Oh
that one.
yeah,
What?
that's crazy.
On Twitch?
Yeah, that's funny.
Let's talk about this week with LCS kicking off in full swing. T1 announcing their road shows and more. Live with the crossover podcast now. Do it live. Let me.
That audio was terrible.
Wait, we live. There we go. I'll shout out the Twitch stream on there. And the YouTube stream. There we go. All right. What have you been up to, man?
Nothing too much really. Not a lot happening. Played some League. LVLCS has dropped their new rules, so I gave that a quick read.
Any further conversations with folks?
No, I need to get on that pretty quick. But I know Moose offered to rejoin again, so I'll probably take him up there. I think I read in the new rules. I need to read it again to make sure I'm reading it right, but it looks like it's top 5 players now.
Oh, so like you're...
So you can have a bench again.
Okay, so it's your starting 5 that's like...
Yes, not the whole 5, or whole team, which is
Okay.
what screwed us last year. We had too many people and our points like shot way up.
That's interesting though, because like how like the flip side of that is like, okay, what if you do have somebody that comes in and just like puts a stud on their bench, and that stud ends up playing the entire split?
Oh, it's your top like ranked 5.
Oh, okay. It's not at wait.
Yeah. Well, last year it was your whole roster counted.
Oh, it was the
towards your
total
points.
cumulative points of your entire team.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So
That
now
makes
it's just your top 5 ranked players.
yeah, and if we're all around the
are
same
the
rank, it's
point
irrelevant.
total. Yeah.
Interesting. So people could like, okay, so that's how people gamed the system last year. Then was they put like some piss low players on their team to like bring down the average as subs.
Yeah, that's what everyone was doing. Or they just, you could have 7 to 10, and obviously we do 10 because we always
we need
try
'em.
to put as many people as we can to get them into the scene, kinda.
Yep.
And because of that, we were getting ranked with teams that did 7 players, with their 2 bench players being like really low.
Interesting.
Now, also, there were some interesting decisions they
Yeah.
made. I felt like there
Yep.
were clearly some teams that had a lot of diamond players who somehow got ranked as emeralds. And I don't know. I had some questions about how our ranks matched up with their ranks.
I mean, look,
I mean, you have a clear flaw if I'm ranked as high as a diamond guy.
yeah. Yeah, that's an issue. Which this split, I'll be
Yeah.
more vocal. If they try anything like that, I'm going to fight it.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah,
they
for
shouldn't.
sure.
We have a full split of you and I being around the same level. Which I played
Yeah.
some games earlier today, by the way. It did not go well. I'm just trading wins. Like it feels like whoever's ahead in jungle wins, or more importantly, whatever team plays as 5 the entire way through is gonna win.
Hmm.
And if your jungle's not there, or in my case, your top lane decides to just go to Timbuktu, then you're kind of screwed. And it is what it is. But welcome everybody to episode 206, I think, of the Crossover Podcast, the first of 2026. That features LCS gameplay. It was kind of fun. What do you think of this past weekend?
It was good. I mean, I thought, like, I would say the way it played out wasn't the way we called it, but it was definitely reasonable.
Yeah.
I could see the angle for it. Definitely made sense. I mean, the rookies on FlyQuest were pretty impressive.
Would you
I
say
thought
that
they were
were they the
playing well.
most impressive team this weekend or no?
I guess if it's like expectation versus performance, they were the most impressive. I guess in that way, because definitely like C9 looked really strong.
I can't tell if C9. Okay, obviously C9 looks strong in that game too. Game one, I definitely feel like TL kind of chucked it and gave it right to him more than anything else. But
Yeah, definitely.
we'll see this weekend. I mean, I expect them to beat the ever living piss out of Lion. Unless, here's the caveat, we are in the side stage. And the difference between week one and week two is always pretty extreme within the LCS because these teams come in and some of their players obviously get here like the week of matches starting. And now this will be their first full week of scrims. So now we get to see what they're actually going to be like. And I don't know if Lion's going to improve because of that or get worse. Or C9. I mean, C9 is what they are. Like, they're the one team that you could look at and be like, yeah, they've all been here from the jump.
Yeah, I think Sven definitely played better than anyone thought he would. Like, he did really good. I guess other than C9 people, like C9 people thought he would be that. But it definitely felt like one of those like I'm not trying to downplay it in this way. It's just I'm curious how it ages because they've been starting pretty strong
Who's C9?
lately. Yeah,
Oh, yeah. No. I'm
and things like year by year. And granted, new coaching staff, I get it, and they have some vets, but it's like honestly, if they're starting strong, it's I think it is still good for them. It's obviously good to win. It's just one of those things of like other teams definitely are going to improve probably more than they can improve
yeah.
in a way, but they are starting really strong, which is good for them because I think they'll need to. I think it helps them a lot to start.
I mean, the prediction at the beginning of the year was that they would be strong and then fizzle out come summer. So this is technically right in line with
Yeah,
expectations.
yeah.
The question is, do you
No,
overreact to
they're
everybody else
definitely
underperforming? To which I'd say no. Week one, I don't think you do. Now, I think if you're the loser of
not
Shopify
really.
Team Liquid after this weekend, then I think you worry a little bit. Personally, I mean, even if okay, granted, this is going to be your guys' first like full week with Zinni. This is TL's first full week with Morgan. But like, if you get the crap beat out of you on Sunday night, I'd be a little bit concerned.
Definitely, I'll be concerned. Yeah, I'd be very concerned if we got destroyed.
I mean, I hope you understand. Most people are probably going to be predicting you guys get destroyed. From what
Yeah,
I've
if I had
seen,
to guess, yes.
everybody is saying that it's likely going to be TL winning this pretty handedly.
Yeah, I'm sure everyone's gonna believe that.
Do you believe it, or what do you think?
No, I think they forget the law of Shopify at this point. We are the definition of 500 team. Like,
True, but I will say your bot
and
lane
now that
looked
we're
like
playing a
ass.
better team, we're right in our wheelhouse.
A better, really? Okay, your
Well,
bot
higher
lane,
expectation team.
your bot lane got turbo fisted, like absolutely
Yeah.
shit stomped, and
Game one, they
now,
were fine.
somewhat.
I don't think game one they were getting killed that bad at all, were they?
I don't think they were getting
Game
the
two,
advantage that they
yes.
needed to. That's for sure.
I guess, because, I mean, Seos had some good plays game one.
I'll give Seos credit. There were a few times I think he had good moments, but I don't know. I coming into that matchup, I just expected your bot lane to beat them, like outright beat them,
Yeah,
and
for sure.
the fact that you didn't, and more importantly, that game two, the fact that you got absolutely Goomba stomped
Game two
terribly
is a problem.
was like, oh man, what are you guys doing? It's like I expected Zinni to be a slow starter. I wasn't buying the shit that Cloud was trying to push of like, oh, he's gonna come in and be hot right away. It's like I just didn't believe that from the jump. But
He
we'll
looked
see.
fine, I think, though.
He looked
I wasn't too
fine. He
mad at
wasn't
him.
lighting the world on fire.
No, but
But he could this week.
well, I don't know. I would say he definitely manhandled quad.
I don't. I think they went about even. No,
Game one, he was cooking quad.
was he? I need to go back and rewatch game one
I'm pretty
because
sure.
I thought it
I
was.
think
I
there
thought
was
it
a
was
moment.
fairly even game state through like the first like 20 minutes. I thought it. Well, actually, I thought it was fairly even game state the entire game one.
No, there was a moment quad was like 1-4, and then he had like 5 kills.
Oh yeah, and then he like threw it. Wait, am I thinking of that? Or no, I'm thinking of Darkwings, aren't I? No, who am I thinking of
Maybe.
on the Sentinels? Who's the Sentinels mid laner? Darkwings? Yeah, it's Darkwings there, and DSG has who's DSG's mid laner?
Let me find the match histories. Is
Shut
there
up.
like somebody have the actual like minute by minute?
Not minute by minute,
Or-
but the closest you're gonna find is LoL Esports stats on Twitter. They at least have the graph that you'll be able to see. LoL Esports stats. Here we go. Scroll past the LEC stuff. Here we go. Game one. You guys had at most, at 20 minutes, you had a 3.5k gold lead.
That's not bad.
No, it's not terrible. I will
Not
say
good they chucked it.
no, and I mean, there's one person that you got to look at who chucked it, realistically. Well, there were two plays. I think there, in general, you guys had a few chain inty
There was
moments
a lot.
towards
They
the
were
end.
pretty sloppy. They were pretty sloppy. Who do you look at? Is it contracts? I
Yeah,
assume?
contracts and that those Malphite engages whenever nobody else was on the map to follow up.
Yeah. Yeah,
Uh,
quad went 3 and 7s, then he went 6 and 8 by the end of the game.
No.
So
I mean, I think you guys will still be fine. It's hard to overreact to week one, really, especially knowing what we know with like players being here versus not. I don't know. This week, I think is going to be way more telling. Like this week's matchups, I think are just good across the board.
yeah, I mean they just gotta stay out of doomsday. Well, if they get to the point where they end up getting knocked out in the last chance qualifier, it's not gonna be
I mean, well, I
pretty
mean, if
here.
they lose this, they're guaranteed to at least have to play for it. No, because even if they win the O2 or the O2 and they avoid direct elimination, they still have to play the tiebreaker and could still get eliminated.
Yeah. And
So
yeah, I understand people are saying how hard it is for Quad to play game one. I get that, but Zenny did his job, is what I mean.
yeah, no, that's
He
fair.
still made him had a bad scoreline. Like, that's
He
what I
just
want to
couldn't close
see.
it out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, who do you? Okay, if you're saying C9 and Fly were the best performing teams, would you? Okay, who had a worse week, Dig or Sen? Taking into account narrative, obviously, because even though Dig like got stomped in that game one, Sentinels arguably
I
lost all three
guess
games.
then I don't know. Dig kind of did what I would expect them to do. I
You
mean, the
you
fact they
expected
kept
them
it
to come
close in
close
the
to a
second.
game?
No, I mean like they got killed and then they kept the game close. That's a successful week for them, right?
Yeah, I wasn't expecting
And
Dig
I
to be
expected
close at
them to
all.
get O2'd.
Yeah,
I
no,
expected them to get
but
O2'd.
that's what I mean. Is like I didn't expect Sen to look like they did in this series, and I didn't expect Dig to even be close in a game, but yet they found a way to be close. So,
Yeah, I mean Dig sucks, so I guess that was a successful week for them.
do we know if
So
they're gonna have their full squad back yet or not?
I don't think it matters. I really don't.
You don't think
I think people are
Come on,
like,
FBI Ignore do not lose that bot lane the way that Dig
yeah,
did in game
no,
one. Let's be very real with that.
they don't, but I don't think it, well, actually they might. Have you seen them lately?
No, I haven't. They haven't played.
FBI is not, like last year FBI was fine, I
FBI
would
was at
say, at
Worlds.
best.
Where was you? Where was everybody else at?
Yeah, but Berserker makes people look silly. I mean, Berserker is the guy that we remembered him being.
Kinda. I don't know. Did he have that many plays where it felt like he kind of ran it down a bit? In that game too, there were a few moments that I was like, "Oh, positioning wasn't great."
Yeah, I think he got a little. This is like a weak excuse. I get that, but I think it was just one of those like got a little bored like moments when you're an
Yeah.
ADC, and you want to like make a play. I think he just wanted to make the play, and unfortunately they're inty, but definitely like felt like it was one of those things where it's like, he's just going for it, bro, because he can, because they're dominating. Like this game's cooked. I think everybody knows it's cooked.
Yeah.
Like he can screw around a little bit. Which I did like the fact they still like you could tell they were all getting a little annoyed with each other. Like in the mic'd up, Dokla was like, I'm calling where Photon is. If you don't know where he is, like listen to me. Like getting mad because it's good hearing them all get fired up. I think they're honestly people were saying like, oh, I thought they wouldn't look that great, and I'm like, bro, it's still a 2-0.
It was.
Like people are acting like they didn't dominate game one, and then game two clearly kind of. I mean, if we're being honest, they were dicking around a bit. Like they were just doing their thing.
I'm just curious to see this week. I think it's very hard to look at Lion and be like, yeah, 2-0 win over Dignitas, even though they kind of like chucked it away at the end there. It was like, okay, well, guess what? Now you're going against C9. So now we
Yeah,
can really tell where you're going to be at. Because on paper, this bot lane
yeah.
should be able to contend with Sven and Vulcan. They should be able
Yeah.
to, like, hopefully get some advantages there. Mid lane, I think if APA looks like he did, there's no way in hell Sane is ever getting a lead on that man. No way.
We'll have to see. I'll have to see there. I think he can get a lead on him.
I don't know. I wasn't impressed by Saint this week yet. I also think that's credit to APA as well. APA played very, very well. The only times that I remember him dying were there was one time, or there was like two ganks that Quid got assistance with, and beyond that, he was fine. I'm seeing in chat, I'm not a Dokla believer. Well, Dokla's supposed to be weak side, so he's not. Dokla's not going to be the reason you win games, but he's also not going to. He shouldn't, in theory, be the fact that you, or he should not be the reason why you also lose games. He's just going to be a
Yeah.
rock. It's the role of Saint, Berserker, and Inspired to carry this team. Simple as that. They're not a playthrough top style. Unlike Thanatos, who
All right,
is
that was game 1. My bad. I'm actually just thought of on the spot. You can go through the uh whatchamacallit, like the
the YouTube VOD.
games on the YouTube on the esports thing, and it'll show you the gold leads and all that.
Oh, yeah. Which game are you looking at?
The game 2, just to remember like where they were yucking things.
How far ahead were they?
Yeah, so Mobility got those. They're not. They're tied at gold at like 30 minutes. Because Inspired had a fat gold lead on XU. But Saint was sprinting it that game 2. Dokla wasn't really doing nothing. And yeah, Berserker is pretty much sprinting it as well. But also stat checking every single play he can, from what I remembered.
Yeah. I'm yawning a lot tonight. I have no clue why.
And then they end up just winning because Inspired gets that pick on Kennen.
Yeah. I credit to Inspired. He marked the cannon very, very well towards the later stage. Because it was the fight, around like 20, it would have been like 26, 27 minutes. That cannon gets the great flank. And then Lion goes on to win the team fight there. I think they got Baron off of that, if I'm not, or Dig got Baron off of that. And from that moment on, you could just tell Inspire was like, fuck this guy. I am not losing sight of him in any way, shape, or form. It's not happening.
Yeah.
And he didn't. And they won.
Yeah, Saint had a forgetful game.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Oh, Saint, I think, was running it that game.
Yeah, it was.
I'm pretty sure he cost me a shit ton of points in fantasy. I haven't even checked the leaderboard. I don't even want to. Oh, God. I don't. You know what? Let me check it. Just how bad was my LCS fantasy week 1? Because I feel like it was freaking atrocious. I am sitting.
Yeah, you may have to go.
Oh, God.
Or C9 may just like curb stomp him this week.
I'm sitting at 308th out of 358 in fantasy. The top Radley and Helix are both over 200 points, and I got 87. Helix's squad top fantasy was Impact, Inspired, APA, Rahel, and Seos, with FlyQuest as his team.
Tough. But honestly, I don't. Lion's a weird one to me because I just think that team now we saw this week, if maybe they'll take the games more serious, the better opponent, but they definitely seem like they get disrespectful quick.
Yeah.
Like they may just be one of those teams that does not end up curb stomping series cleanly because they just.
So you're saying they're the New England Patriots of the league. As long as they win and get the job done, it doesn't matter how it looks.
I guess, yeah, but in League you have to play the good teams. You can't have an easy strength of schedule type of thing, you know?
Not in this format, at least. Not in the Swiss stage.
You're kind of forced to play the good teams. So we'll have to see if Berserker can kind of chill out on the stat checking, and Inspired will be Inspired at the end of the day. Saint has to not run it down. And probably, to be honest, either Dokla has to step up, or it was probably a little also of Photon being good and playing a bit desperate. Like, he knew he had to, do the most to win type of thing.
I don't see a world where... I mean, okay, Lion's win condition is Dokla nullifies Thanatos, doesn't get a lead on him, but just like keeps his impact to a minimum. Saint is able to go even with APA, which is possible, probable, maybe not, but possible. Bot lane, Lion needs to get ahead. And then Inspire can just roam, and I mean, I'll say Inspired's better than Blabber. I think we all agree with that for the most part. But like, there's an angle. Will it happen? No, I think APA beats the shit out of Saint if Saint's in the same form.
He really could.
Which that's scary.
The
Two
thing
two
is,
straight
it
good
doesn't
weeks.
matter if Lion loses or not, to be honest. I think people are going to have them as like mental boom.
Well, it was weird seeing people talk about that already. It's like, guys, we're 2 weeks in. We can't be talking about mental boom already. Holy shit.
Yeah, people, I mean, it's even in chat, but it's like, I think no matter what Lion does, they literally won a series 2-0, and it wasn't clean enough, so people are saying, you can just tell they tilt. And it's like, bro, it's crazy, God. Like, just because it's not clean doesn't mean it's like the end of the world. Like, they could lose the series and then go on to win. So,
Well, I
like,
wonder is I guess that I was gonna say that definitely doesn't come from like a shit ton of Lion fans having like this extreme expectation of them because I haven't seen like all that many Lion fans on Twitter and beyond like really speaking up. I think that just comes from people hate watching Inspired. It
yeah,
feels like people are genuinely like with Lion at least, like not it's not even hate watching. They're like fetish watching. They're just looking for any moment that they can of these guys tilting at all, and it just feeds them, and they just want
yeah.
it.
No, it does. I mean, Lion low-key is like crazy disliked. I didn't expect it to be like that. I didn't know they were gonna be that. Like, people turned on him quick though.
I think it's inspired, genuinely.
Definitely, and I think some of it too is Berserker. Like, C9 fans just, I guess, didn't like how that played out, but it doesn't seem like they're happy to see their boy back that much
I mean, I don't think they
on a
care.
different team.
After this past weekend, I don't think they care.
Yeah. No, I just mean they're not happy to see him back. Like, you can tell they're like,
Oh,
he's washed.
time will tell. Time will tell. Lion Latam fans are also upset with Lion for not having any Latam players. Really? Yet they want them to compete in the LCS? I'm sorry, but you can't. I mean, maybe you could have one, but like, let's be honest. This Lion roster is a much needed upgrade from last year. No,
Yeah, this is a competitive roster. This isn't, I guess, your for fun. I mean, this is like NA people perma getting mad at teams that will import some guy who's actually really good.
wow. I
Like,
think this weekend proved that we can afford to take more chances on North American talent in the right situations. That we did have a problem over importing for a bit.
yes, but there's also been a ton of imports who've been really good.
Sure, I'm not denying any of that. I'm just saying, like, I still think there are moments where like you give some of the younger guns a little bit more of a chance. Personally,
No, yeah, yeah, but like if we're saying Latam isn't gonna give chances, like you can't be shocked when an LCS team doesn't either when they want to compete.
oh yeah, I mean I just
Like,
expect that of everybody now.
and I mean to be honest, like probably the best Latam player you could grab is on TL. Like,
Yeah, and Jose Diotto. Yeah.
yeah, and they have like really, is Lion gonna pick him over Inspired? Like,
No, 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 no.
he got Inspired. It's kind of tough.
Yeah.
The position Lion is in is like tough.
My favorite thing from the bar
But
this weekend, by the way,
what?
separate from line, but on like the NA talent thing, uh, there's a bunch of C9 fans that obviously show up, and I like busting their balls for everything. And first thing I said whenever DSG was playing, I was like, I hope you're watching this. This is your Sven replacement ADC when you guys don't make worlds this year. And they're like,
TBH though.
are we sure about that? By the end of game 2, they were like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm ready for the kid. Bring it on. I was like, oh, okay. This is funny. I like this.
Low
Like
key though,
they
people
swapped.
forget Shopify's been bidding on these dudes.
I mean,
I
they
think
have
we're
been.
watching them too.
I think everybody, like every single person in this league. I mean, I think you look at two different things. If Cryo comes in and has a good year as well, and you guys are struggling with with contracts, that's your answer.
Yeah.
Like it's funny. Like C9's two roles that everybody has an issue with right now, or will had an issue with, are like jungle ADC. You're the role that people have. I mean, B-Boy was a strength for you guys, but if for some reason he falls off, then whatever. But like, I think you're looking like everybody's looking at this DSG roster, being like, oh man, keep performing well. Not too well. We don't need you overperforming to the point where we have to pay you a fucking arm and a leg. But just like dial it back a little bit, but perform well enough, and we'll be able to validate picking you up after the split.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be one of those things where his bidding war is gonna go crazy too, because he comes with the added benefit of you can add a Korean if you want.
Yeah. I mean,
Which I
that's
know everyone's gonna be like, dadgummit, he's such a good NA player, why don't we do NA players? But we all know how they think. Like, that's what they're gonna be thinking when they look at him. They're gonna be like, oh, we can also add an import.
yeah.
And I mean, he just looks cracked. I mean, there's no other way to say it. The dude looks good.
This weekend's going to be a real test. If they go
Yeah.
even close to even against FlyQuest, dude, it's balls to the wall from here. Imagine they draw. So here's ideal world that I think like storylines would be great for. C9 and FlyQuest win their matchups, and they face off against each other. I think the promo that they put out will mostly be for that. But we could get a world where DSG draws TL, and you get to see Sajed for 2 straight weekends against arguably the two best bot lanes in the league. And if they go close to even, oh god,
Yeah.
like it's like that's whenever you start looking at it being like, imagine what more time gives these guys.
No, it's no joke.
And
I mean,
TL will be
also, I
0
was
2.
kind of
Shut
surprised
up.
Lions didn't. I thought Lions wouldn't be that good,
We'll see.
but he looked fine.
Fine. I think is the right word that I'm willing to say for now.
Yeah, fine. I'm not gonna say it was crazy.
Yeah.
Also, like, what do they do about the jungle? That Kisno kid wasn't like dog water. It's kind of
No.
interesting. I was like, dude, does somebody like? I hate to say it, but if they keep doing well, is this something where like, and you know, contracts does not turn it around at all? Do we like lean back as Shopify and go, could be worse?
I mean, I think there's. Well, I think you guys are in a position. Contracts gets the entire year, no matter what. But I think if you're Dig, they need to stick to a roster to be very clear. But I think you're looking at both Kisno and Kryra being like, hey, if we can have just like a decent year, fine.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's way too early on for me to be thinking about people picking up others yet, other than like me being 100% confident that Sajet will eventually be a C9 ADC. It just gives that vibe
Yeah.
for some reason. Like that's my lock it in 2027. It's happening.
I mean, yeah, he was crazy. I also felt like, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't realize Rahel was gonna play that good. Like, he looked like he was an elo hell for some of it.
Yeah,
It was kind of a good ADC matchup, to
it
be
was.
honest.
And
I
Impact
was kind
played
of
decently
surprised.
well. Castle got bodied that series.
Yeah, Castle, we were lied to by the people. Granted, it's week 1. There's a lot of time for those
Still a
power
ton of time,
rankings
but
to
like,
change. But I was like, we were brutally lied to, bro.
I don't know. We will see. Bald bet, not doing any bald bets. I will keep being consistent on
good,
this.
bro.
Y'all can keep bitching about it all you want. I ain't betting my hair. Plain and simple.
That's
So.
crazy work.
Nope. But
Yeah, I just found it interesting. I mean, clearly, I guess after week 1, you could say C9 just looks really good. Probably the favorite now.
yeah, I would
But it's
agree.
one of those things where it's like C9 looked like they were really good and a possible favorite going down to Brazil too, and last year, and then it just like complete 180 in playoffs against TL.
Yeah. I've got a viewership question for you on week one. Did you see
Oh dear.
Did you watch the video that I put out this morning by chance?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Is there a series this weekend that you think breaks into the top 2 for viewership for peak?
Breaks into top 2.
Top 2 peak. So it would have to beat out the FlyQuest series from this past weekend.
Maybe Shopify TL?
Now that would be interesting if that happened, and I was hoping you would say that for a reason. Do you know what they did with the
Why?
schedule this week?
No.
Do you know when the Shopify TL series is?
No.
It's at a time slot that we've been asking for them to put it at for a long period of time.
What the... I actually don't know.
It's the final match of the
What?
weekend. In my opinion,
Oh, okay.
I think that's the most exciting series this weekend, personally, is
Yeah.
Shopify TL. Like, I think it's
Yeah.
C9 Lion, Shopify TL. Those are the 2 series.
That's fair.
The fact that it's last and they're putting out some marketing material to try and promo Quid and TL as well, I'm curious to see if that one can do it. My money would more likely be on the C9 Lion matchup to get there, but we'll see. I've obviously put my
C9
take
Lion
on
I
it.
find hard because of Lion. Lion doesn't really pull.
No, Berserker kind of might, maybe, if they market it that way. I don't know.
I know C9 will pull. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, is ESG fly a dark horse?
I mean, I think it's going to be just a good series in general, hopefully, assuming DSG maintains their form. But I don't know. And I see everybody in the comments being like, Fight Night scheduling doesn't work all that great. Yeah, we'll see. Let's watch. I hope it. I
It will be
refuse.
tough for me because I will be landing in Florida at that time that series starts. So
Tough. But
actually, no, 7 p.m. I forgot how late the second series starts.
Yeah.
I'll be good.
So what are your thoughts on viewership after week one? I've already made mine public and clear.
Yeah, I think it was fine. I really don't see a need to like overtly dump on it in any way. I think it's fine. I think it's unfortunate it's still going down. I thought LCS would like do something
It's
to...
technically going up.
Yeah, because I assume average viewer will get higher during playoffs, maybe, but those numbers are really weird because...
It will counteract the dip in the middle of the split because what will happen is likely we drop over the next 3 or 4 weeks, and then we rebound come playoffs.
Yeah, and it's hard to understand these numbers compared to last splits because last splits had all that Brazilian stuff going on, or they weren't counting the Brazilian stuff, you know. There's a lot of weird stuff that was in there. So like if your grand final doesn't count towards your average, it's gonna hurt the average really bad. Which some of those didn't count our grand final because our real grand final was with Brazil.
Split 3, it did technically. Well, I mean, okay, obviously it kind of did and didn't, but like we did have a final for split 2 and split 3. So
Yeah.
those viewership numbers do include a final. Now, granted, I mean, I think that's comparable to winner because our final's also going to be in the arena. So, like,
Yeah.
I think it is apples to apples on that one. But as of right now, we're up. 3 splits in a row. 80, 81, 84. Pending how the next few weeks go.
Oh, we're up this year?
Compared to summer of last year, we are up. Yes.
Oh, summer. Okay. I was gonna
Winter,
say, aren't we down over winter?
winter over winter, we're down.
Okay.
My logic being that
It's like,
the damage was done in the middle of the year. I think we all
Yeah.
felt that. I think we all saw it. Like we were kind of giving it a chance at the beginning, and then
Yeah.
after the first split, it really felt like shit, and then everything just nosedived off a cliff afterwards.
Yeah, and rising above summer is at least good. That's not a bad thing.
I was gonna say, I hope nobody's scoffing at that because we haven't done that more than twice in 6 years. So
Yeah.
let's take a win where we can get it.
Yeah, it's I will say I really like the point Jat made in that video. I don't know where I
The
read
YouTube
it.
short, yeah.
You might have posted it somewhere. Who knows? But the point he made that nobody's overtly focused on worlds right now, and everybody has a point to prove by just winning this is good.
I did
Like
see
it's very
Quid say it
good.
though.
What
Quid
Quid say?
in the did you see the video that the LCS put out today? It's like an 11-minute like
No.
they said from the worst mid laner in the league to MVP, and it was kind of like the story of Quid and like his journey to TL ahead of the TL Shopify series. And one of the things that he said in the video, it was great until like a minute left. He's like, I want to be able to win against Korean teams. And I was like, damn, I get it, but damn,
Yeah.
we were doing so good for 10 minutes. Uh, it went there, and it's like I can't stop you. I get it. Like I understand it, but like
Yeah, they have to have a goal. And he's Korean, so it probably adds a little bit
that's my
more
thing. It's
to
like
it.
if it was Blabber saying that, then I'd be like, okay, really, bro, really. But it's Quid, and like I completely get it. I'm never gonna blame a
Yeah.
Korean import for saying that he wants to compete against top Korean teams, but
Yeah.
I will fault like the teams in the North American guys are like pounding that same message home.
Yeah, I'm sure he's gonna get a ton of like two people are gonna be like, well, you gotta win here first. Which
Yeah,
has he even won at LCS?
I mean he's made it to
Tourney? Did
Worlds,
100?
but like no, we never won
Yeah,
a
they
title.
haven't won anything.
No, so time will tell.
Yeah, he does have to start with step one. Win something.
He's got wins and best
Other
of
than
fives
just an
over
Indian.
C9, just not this year.
Yeah. I mean, we all know C9's not worried about winning internationally. They probably forget what it's like to even be there.
I know. Look,
Goodness.
I want to punch down on C9, but I can't right now.
I know you can't. I can't always.
I've
I have no
I
problem.
want to. They're
I'll
just
punch down on TL too.
I'm down to do that. But like C9 is hard carrying the space right now.
Oh, from YouTube perspective,
Dude, it's so
yeah, they're putting in the work, bro.
it pissed me off earlier today.
They're, yeah,
When they released that video, I'm like, I had to sit here and listen to people say, "Oh, we can't do behind the scenes documentary series stuff. Long form content doesn't work in the modern day and age. This shit ain't possible."
hmm
That video was fucking great. It was a modern version of voice comms that actually was enjoyable to watch.
yeah,
And I'm curious to see where the numbers land on it. I'm not expecting that to go like too high. I think if it hits 20K, that's a dub because I think that's like league average right now for like team affiliated content. But
yeah,
like, dude, I want that. And then it was funny because like I'm watching the TL subreddit have a meltdown over not getting anything like that, and then C9's just pumping it out time and time again.
yep.
And then FlyQuest fans, I haven't really. FlyQuest fans have just been oddly quiet this week, but I haven't found where FlyQuest fans converse at. I don't know if it's just in their Discord or where that might be at, but like
hmm
nobody but TL uses TL and C9 use Reddit. Nobody else uses it.
Yeah, Reddit's kind of a dying thing, anyways. You can't even really go to Reddit for post-match threads anymore.
I mean, you can in the league subreddit. It's been going decently high.
Yeah, it's maybe like 500 these days, though. Like upvotes.
Yeah. I just don't like
It
Discord.
used to be like what 50 good comment chains you could find in there. Now
Yeah.
there's maybe 10.
I've I don't know about you, but Discord just does nothing for me. It's too much of a live conversation and not like a static one that you can kind of come back and revisit at various different points. That
Yeah.
like it feels like if you're not there living in the moment, you kind of just miss out. And
Yeah.
I'm not
No,
scrolling
Discord
back
definitely
through
is.
messages to see a conversation. Like I'm just gonna jump to where it's at currently. So I don't find as much enjoyment or like I don't know that sense of community building.
Yeah, I
And
don't really know what social media would, I guess, be the best for that because Reddit is like just having a tough time in general.
how's NBA and NFL Reddit doing though? I thought they were doing well.
Those are fine, but I just think those leagues are just so big. They're good on any platform.
Hmm.
Like, there's not a thing you can't go on to get those to be good.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Like, I guess the thing with Reddit is it's good when the thing is big
Yeah.
that you're a part of. When it starts to shrink, the community, like, I'll put it this way, the college basketball, the big subreddit, very fun, very good. The team subreddits have like 6 guys that perma dominate it. And usually they're all like, they watch way too much and read way too much to the point that they're like just uber wrong about things because the sky is always falling for them. Because, in college basketball, you lose a lot more games than college football.
Yeah.
And I don't think people can really understand that. So then they have a panic attack and they don't realize a 8 loss team can go win a natty pretty easy.
Yep.
Like, so it's tough in there. And I think like team subreddits have kind of gotten the same way because they've gotten so small. I don't know C9's. Obviously, I'm not going in there. Maybe it's still big enough that it's fun to be in. I know TL's is like way smaller than it used to be.
Yeah, the average reply or like comment chain I think is like on a normal day 8 to 10, on like
Yeah.
bigger posts 30-ish.
And is that like starter comments or
No,
main comments
they
or
all have a
chain
fair
comments?
amount of upvotes. Like it's kind of the top 5 or 6 within it will have a few replies and chains with them, and they'll all have a pretty decent amount of likes with them. But like on the
Yeah.
one-off videos, like it's a little bit less.
No, I meant more like, is it the top comment? Like, can you actually, does it lead to a chain? Or
Oh
is
yeah,
it just
no, some
the total amount of comments in there is 8 to 10?
uh in the less popular ones, it's like total amounts 8 to 10. It's like 2 to 3 chains, and that's
Oh,
it.
God. Yeah, that's what makes it tough if there's not a ton of chains. Because, like, I think everybody operates Reddit by just, like, reading the top one. If the second one's good, they'll keep going. Third one's pretty good, you keep going. Fourth one gets a little and then the fifth one's bad, and you close that comment thread and go to the next one.
Yep.
But sometimes you find those diamond in the roughs, where like it's like 10 comments deep in one thread, and you're like, this one's going hard in the paint.
Somebody's fighting a point real hard.
Yeah, but
Uh,
I've noticed like the league subreddit ones are getting to like where there's maybe 8 of those like on the main sub
yep.
that you want to like start reading, and then you're like, whatever,
Yeah.
it's cooked.
I think honestly, TikTok comments have been hilarious with this nowadays.
Really?
People, dude, I posted a video earlier today talking about like the nuke Los Rotona stuff. Dude, people are like some of those comment chains, and you can't see them the same way you see Reddit. It's just like you can keep seeing more and seeing more. Dude, some of them are like 30 deep at this point.
Dang.
Like people just arguing with each other, going back and forth. And I'm like, bro, I can't even visually follow this anymore. And you guys are still going at it. Like, go ahead, knock your heart out. But like, Jesus, like that. But that's to your point. The chains are what make it fun. Other than like your one off, like really good singers at like the top. So I don't
Yeah.
know. But I just did find it funny. Like it gave me TSM vibes of them like freaking out and panicking. And I was chuckling reading some of it.
Yeah, it was very funny. I thought the Los Ratones one was pretty funny.
No.
Nuke was just going crazy.
Has I'm curious. Has FlyQuest posted any other content in the last day? I praise them for their like they clipped Ludwig's stream, which was funny.
Hmm.
But I'm curious if they did anything else. Let's find out right now. FlyQuest, League of Legends. They changed their logo back to their traditional thing, which is interesting. No, nothing else since that video. So that one short yesterday, and that was it. Come on. Come on. We gotta have some. We can't let C9 be dominating team content
Hey,
here.
the opener for Shopify though started to pick up randomly. I noticed that.
What's it at now? I know it was at 20 the other day.
Yeah, it's somewhere at 20.
Okay. It's not bad. Ludwig probably watched it on stream and got a bunch of people to.
But it opened up like day one at like 5 or something.
Oh yeah, I know. First day was not great
And it
for it.
started to pick up, so that was good.
Okay, so it's still at 20K now. And then Cloud9, let's see where this video from today is at. This video from today is at 7K, and will likely by tomorrow will be at like probably 10. But that's not bad. It's not bad until T1 comes and sells out the sphere, and then we're all in trouble.
Yeah, we just won't look at that. That doesn't matter.
Think about how hard it's going to be after that weekend to look at the LCS and be like, damn, how do we live up to that?
Yeah, that's what we got. Hey, but did you see Shopify's announcement podcast too?
I did. Yeah, that's going to be good.
Yeah, that should be fun.
Our latest upload on Instagram is a banger. Papa, I ain't going. I've already got TikTok and YouTube. I ain't going to Instagram. Like, why?
Fair though.
My question is, why can't we put the Instagram post on YouTube? What is so?
Hey, Insta does hit though. Insta does numbers.
Insta does hit. I'm not saying anything against it. I'm just saying YouTube is still the holy land of content.
Insta does numbers.
It does, but YouTube's the
does.
holy land.
YouTube is.
It's
Low key too. I know people laugh, but Facebook
It does.
numbers like crazy, bro.
It does. And I probably should try. I probably should look at Facebook.
It kills me how funny it is, bro. Facebook will go like so hard on a post for no reason. I don't know if it's bots or what.
Do you see Papa Smithy's comment?
YouTube doesn't allow for the copyright of music.
What the fuck are we talking about? Yeah, it does. You just can't go over 60 seconds.
Oh, really?
Yeah. YouTube Shorts are behind like that. YouTube has a much more strict music content licensing system because you can listen to full songs on their platform. They're way
Fair.
more strict with it. TikTok is the most lax. Instagram is second behind them. But you can very much still use songs on YouTube. And I speak from experience on that.
Let me go look at this.
They're the FlyQuest Instagram.
Yeah, let me go see what it's at. I only have a work Instagram, so I can't follow them, but I'll look.
There will be cross posting, but first on Instagram, exclusives on Stacked. That's it. Okay, see, what is Stacked? This is probably very boomer of me.
Stacked?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I've seen more and more people talk about it, but FlyQuest did start a stack that has like content tiers that kind of separate themselves out.
Hey,
Did you
600 likes on it. I don't know. They're kind of cooking.
That's not bad. How long is the video?
1,500 likes on this one, a merch drop.
Yeah,
with
okay.
Basil leaf.
Merch is always going to kill on Instagram. That is the one platform I want, like 100%. Merch is going to absolutely slaughter everybody else on Instagram. So that is brilliant planning there, 100%. Let's going to fail putting a ton. Whenever I hear somebody say that they have a stack, it makes me. Did you watch How I Met Your Mother? It makes me think of Barney Stinson's blog. It gives same vibes. I know nothing about the platform at all, but it gives the same vibes.
I'll take people's word for it. I don't know what Stacked is at all. What is it? It's like Substack? Is that what you're talking about?
Maybe. I'm assuming so.
It might be Substack.
I'm assuming so. That sounds familiar. Arguably familiar. If you type in FlyQuest stacked on YouTube, is that what comes up?
No, Stack Social.
I've never heard of it. I mean, I saw FlyQuest announcement on it. And I was like, okay, I'm not like.
I don't think this is a real thing. Oh, it is.
Sean said it's like Patreon.
Oh, wow.
Does it give Patreon vibes?
I don't know what this is. I think I'm looking at the wrong thing. I think it is Substack.
All right, let me do a quick Google search since you apparently can't be trusted.
Well, I went to stacksocial.com. Yeah, Substack is just Patreon. For, like, Twitter, I guess. Or smaller posts.
Why would orgs post on Substack? Okay, so here's the... Okay, let me explain how a lot of, like, social media stuff works. Is the way you want to do things is your social media, you kind of need to pick a platform or a hub that you funnel people to. Okay, so like TikTok, for example, probably the best marketing vessel out there right now. Like there is no better platform for where culture is at. If you want to have a video go viral, you're most likely to do that on TikTok. Like your marketing is there. But the question becomes, okay, so you have say you have a viral video. Well, what's the point of that viral video? Okay, you're trying to direct people to a certain thing, which is one of two things in esports. One, you're trying to direct people to watch the game. That's first and foremost. Okay, so all FlyQuest content, all TL's content, C9, their whole intent of all this is to get you to watch the game, because more people watching the game potentially leads to more skin sales, more revenue for them from the global revenue pool, etc. The second is to watch their content and fund their content specifically, which again, that's where Stack comes in. Or like in my case, I'm trying to make YouTube the kind of consolidated hub of everything there, where then you get people to invest in your org, you sell merch there. It's like like that's where your community kind of lives in a way. So FlyQuest is planning their flag and Stacked, which is interesting. So Instagram is going to be their marketing push to then get people on Stacked and go from there. Interesting. All right. Oh, Papa Smithy's going to get timed out of the chat for that. Hold up. Let me unban him. He posted a link.
Oh.
I'll post the link. That way he doesn't get in trouble.
I mean, Patreon's in Substack, I assume, like, same idea. They're just, yeah, like you said, they're great for letting you be able to actually go watch your favorite creator, but watch them, like, without the YouTube rules, I guess, so they can make different stuff as well.
So, okay, interesting thing about FlyQuest Substack as I'm reading this now, because I remember reading these initially. So basically, you can invest in a basic plan at Stacked, which will give you access to all their content, a Discord role, and apparently more membership benefits to come. Basically, it's like the same way that I tell people is like, hey, you can watch my videos early. You pay $3 and you become a YouTube member. Same thing for FlyQuest here. That's basically like you are just supporting the org. At its most basic level, you are a FlyQuest fan. You are financially supporting the org. There's a premium one, which if you buy the premium, which is $8.30 a month, or if you pay it annually, you get a free jersey with that. And you get an IGN listed on Twitch as a top supporter, Discord role, access to all content, 5% off discount code, and more to come. And then there's double the price of that, which is $16 a month for VIP, where you get a signed jersey and a scarf, so $110 value, included with the purchase of an annual thing. Code sent and stacked. An exclusive Discord badge, a Discord members only channel, one VOD coaching session with video and audio feedback, not a live call. One cameo style video from your favorite pro player or staff member, 10% off merch, early access to merch drops, all access to content, and then more to come as well. That's honestly, that's not bad.
Oh, not at all. That's really cool.
$16 a month. So like if it's between YouTube Premium and that, like you better love the org.
Yeah.
But
that's a really good deal.
Honestly, if you're a FlyQuest fan, that is a good deal. Straight up.
That is 100%.
Might be girl mathing it a little bit, but like that 10% discount code, the VOD coaching set, like you could technically get your money's worth on that, depending on how much you were naturally going to spend. All right, FlyQuest, let's see if Snack works out. I like this. Trying to monetize our fan base. That's fine. Still upload your shit to YouTube.
Somebody's got to try to do it.
Still upload your shit to YouTube. I will check out that Instagram video later, Papa. But that's my thing. I mean, maybe I'm biased on this, but I've held this view since 2013 that YouTube is the end all be all. I don't know if you agree with that or disagree.
I do. I don't know. I think you can make it on others. I think if you're trying to. Maybe it's not, though. If you're willing to get into the podcasting game, it doesn't matter what you're on as much.
True, but I don't think any of these guys are going to be podcasters.
Yeah, I think from a league perspective, it's tough. I mean, this is why their media rights are so important. Like, we're kind of at the point where YouTube is, like, kind of the one you're stuck with, because I don't know if Patreon really you could do much.
Well, YouTube has the highest CPMs. Like, that's of all the social media platforms that pay per view, YouTube is the highest.
Yeah.
That's why my logic has always been you follow the money. And as long as the functionality is there, you follow the money. So YouTube
is just hard because once you start to fall, it doesn't help you get back out.
YouTube has become more like TikTok though as of late. Your sub number is kind of irrelevant nowadays. Not that it's okay. Obviously, it still has relevancy. It's easier for people to catch your content in general, but like your videos that are gonna pop up are purely algorithmic. Like you make a video that really pops in the algorithm.
Yeah. I just think it's tough because it's like YouTube. It is the end all be all probably of like staying on top. But it's also just moved so much to TV. It's weird.
It has, but like their VOD content still is like the most watched out of anybody's. Like I keep harping on this, but there's a reason why Disney and others look at YouTube and the amount of hours of content being consumed there, and it's like people still clearly do have an appetite for it.
No, I mean they're like, yeah, you chuck something on the TV on YouTube in the background, it's become that like.
Oh yeah.
A killer in that market.
That's why golf content does so fucking well there.
Yeah, people just chuck it on a TV.
Yep.
I mean, to be honest, work from home has like even doubled that. Like people just have their TV on with something going. And then most people in offices, I would say, like maybe not most, I shouldn't say that. I guess I'm in a weird position where like you have a TV in the office though, you chuck something on.
I mean,
like,
ours are always on ESPN for obvious reasons.
Yeah, yeah.
ESPN,
yeah.
ABC News, Good Morning America. No, are we Good Morning America? Why am I blanking on our morning show right now? Live with Kelly, The View.
Yeah. But it is, I don't know, the way, I guess Stack is a good idea because it's not like Riot is doing much to help with selling rights, and there's probably not rights to sell right now.
No.
With where LCS is at?
No, but we're not getting the LCS on Disney Plus anytime soon.
No.
That's not happening.
I don't think we're getting it on anything anytime soon.
No, not with 84,000 concurrent.
No.
We gotta pump that up to at least 150 to feel better about ourselves, and then we can go from
Well,
there.
you could probably sell it to Amazon.
They just laid off 16,000
Amazon
people.
buys some. Yeah, but their TV program still buys some weird stuff.
Hear me out. We go on HBO.
Okay.
Oh
No,
man.
Paramount just sold.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure their guy's looking for something.
Jesus Christ. Ugh.
Although then you have to be with Paramount, which would be kind of gross.
Yep. Been there, done that. Don't need to go back.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm curious to see how teams do the split now that people have content in the pipeline. But now apparently I have to. I'll be honest with you. I'm not gonna like. Instagram is the one platform that I keep to myself, and I keep gaming free. So I am not going.
Yeah.
I'm unfortunately for FlyQuest, if their push is heavily on Instagram, I'm going to miss it by intentional choice. I'm on every other social media platform. I waste way too much of my fucking life on social media as is. Uh, I'm not going to. I'm not going to compromise the one platform that I keep for my mental health, like separate from everything else.
Yeah, we're forced to use Instagram a lot at my work
Oh,
for social media
yeah,
push.
because like if you want to get the most direct person-to-person contact, I think Instagram's the best
Yeah.
way of doing it. Yeah,
And Instagram DMs are so easy to people to slide in and talk to you real quick. And you can get that contact.
yeah.
They're they're very good at it.
It's I get the strat. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see as time goes on.
Yeah. I I don't really know what social media platform. I guess you just try to blow up right now if you're a
In my opinion,
league group, but
I think it's. I'm gonna be biased when I say this though. That I think it's. I think it is YouTube, and then you use TikTok. Like if you're dropping merch, you need to be active on Instagram 100%. If you're trying to grow, you need to be on TikTok, without a doubt.
mhm.
I don't know.
Yeah, we need that guy who's gonna come in and just magically rise us to 300K average. Somebody's about to do it.
That guy doesn't come out of
Could be
nowhere.
you. Could
That
be you.
I don't think I'm ever gonna be that guy. I don't.
Abandon your watch parties and become cage roll.
No. Fuck no.
It's
I
always the thought.
I'll tell you right now. I could have 300,000 people watching me watch League of Legends. And I could be hard carrying the region, and it would still not mean as much to me as 10,000 people in New York. It would mean nowhere close to the same. Like I would take the 10,000 here every time.
Mhm.
I
I think
just
that's
can't.
fair.
I can't. It's different. I don't know. When you've experienced enough League in person, it's just different.
Hmm. Yeah. Well, unfortunately, I won't get that awesome experience
Why is that, Paul?
because work and
Is
things.
the army cucking you?
Maybe, perhaps.
Say how you really feel.
Dude, they gave me 3 dates for my first school, and then they just hit me with the next school and were like, "Well, you're going then." And I was like, "Well, I do need to keep putting food on the table, so I'll see you there."
I was
So like, that sucks.
Emily and I were talking. Is like, are you guys going to be able to like, are you guys going to be comfortable on like the queen size air mattress that we have? Is it worth using like the queen and the bed or in the couch? Like, what's going to be the best way to make sure that you guys are able to like comfortably be here? And then I broke the news. It's like, hey, he can't. Oh, I thought I told her.
Tell me.
Paul got assigned mandatory military school during Worlds and can no longer go.
Yeah.
Boo. Boo. Oh, I was looking forward to having them here.
Well,
I know. Well, we can still come
I was gonna say they
sometime.
can still come sometime, but it's
Hey,
just not
hey,
gonna be for
Paul. Hey,
Worlds.
Paul. Fuck work.
Yeah.
You're oh fuck the United States Army.
No,
Say that loudly and proudly.
I just said fuck work.
Well, you'd be surprised how many people say that these
My
days.
brother's also in the army, sir. I said
Her
fuck
her
work.
brother's also in the army, so
I
like
know, I know.
I'll start it for you. Fuck ice. We can start there and
Fuck
work your way up,
ice.
baby steps.
Fuck ice. No,
Oh,
I'm
no.
saying fuck
We're
work,
getting
baby.
We're getting off topic.
dangerously close
Yep.
to levels that I'm not allowed to
Yep,
talk about.
I know, because you're National Guard.
What?
Paul's National
yeah.
Guard. I'll explain off stream. I'm not putting Paul in that position.
Good old Stady boy.
You're the one that said it.
You're the one that sold your body to the government.
Yep.
That's on you.
Hey, I did get offered
I
a
just said
nice
fuck work,
job today in
that's all.
Arizona, and I sent it to Sam, sent her the offer letter because they sent me all this stuff, and I was like, I'm gonna see like, would my resume hold up, theoretically. So I just started going through their process, and I got super far. Got to the offer letter, sent it to Sam, and she said no, and I told him I declined. I was
Damn.
like, why not see where I'm at in the job market? It's not like it's gonna kill me for them to. They can list me as whatever. Who cares?
No. My sister just got her or just accepted a job offer
That'd
the
be
other day.
so nice.
You'll like this.
Where
I
at?
hang on, let me get the name. You might recognize this, you might not. AstraZeneca.
Oh,
Tell everyone her business.
I'm not gonna tell everybody her
Really?
full business, but she put it this way: she has her undergraduate in pre med, she has her MBA.
wow.
She's doing well for
Ooh.
herself.
Yeah, I was gonna
Well
say.
for herself with this job now. So
Yeah.
I called her, congratulated her, and I was like, "How much are you making now?"
Don't.
I'm not gonna say the amount. And she's like, "Do you want to know? Like, is it gonna hurt your feelings if I tell you?" I said, "No, just fucking tell me." But I'm not
That's
gonna lie, it
crazy,
did hurt
bro.
my feelings a little bit. I sat like after I got off the phone, I hung up. I was like, "Fuck, maybe I take that Cloud9 offer." I was like, that was the first thing to get on. I was like, "Man,
Yeah.
fuck, what did I do wrong with my life?" I decided
Yep.
to dedicate myself to a fucking video game. Why couldn't I have
Yep.
been passionate about fucking drugs? Life would have been
Yeah.
easier.
Yeah.
Arguably harder, arguably more morally corrupt. But come on. Archie, I'm not at liberty to say that amount. But I was like,
Yeah.
oh, it killed me. And then we started talking about our finances. I was like, Kimmy, after just hearing your number, I don't want to talk about my finances or anything to do with my fucking life
Yeah.
right now. Because I promise you, you're on cloud 9. I ain't trying to bring you down. Just enjoy.
Yeah. I was sorrowful today, but life will go on.
Nope.
I think.
I did have to explain
I
to her
hope.
how taxes work, so I felt useful in some capacity.
Yes, bro. People don't. Okay, we get to write off so much in the military.
Yeah.
Like when people are like, "Oh, how do you guys turn down contracting jobs?" I'm like, "Dead, like for real, it has to be pretty significant money for you to match like the tax write-offs you get for being military.
Yep.
Like you have to really get something. So it's not like, and I mean, incentive pays and things
Yeah.
help. I mean, because certain jobs you do in the army, the smarter you are, the more you'll get.
Yeah.
Just how it is.
I'm curious how many times. This is just a general question because I hear this all the time. How many people have come up to you and say like been either trying to turn down a job or turn down additional pay because they're worried it's going to put them into the next tax bracket and they're going to lose money because of it?
Oh, to us?
Like, just how many people? Yeah, because like it's a
Mm.
like you'd be shocked how often I fucking hear that.
Really?
Like everywhere. I'm just like, oh, why would I get paid 2,000 extra dollars is going to put me in the next tax bracket. I'm going to lose money on taxes. It's like, that's not how taxes work. Like,
Yeah.
what are we talking about here? But I've had to explain that to so many people.
Yeah. I hear it quite often from our in our part-time soldiers
Yeah.
because they get mad about how the taxes work for sure. But then, like you said, you explain it to them how they can get around things, and they're like, "Oh, okay." And I'm
Well,
like, "Yeah, bro,
I'm
you'll
not
be
even saying
fine."
getting around it. I'm just saying incremental taxes. Like there's people that genuinely believe that if you go from like a 22% tax bracket to 26%, that you're going to get a 4% tax on all of your income, and you're going to lose more because you crossed into that
Oh,
bracket.
yeah, yeah,
They don't
yeah.
understand that it's just the amount that's over the dollar. So say
Yes.
80,000
Okay, I
or
see what
say
you're saying.
100,000 keeps you in one tax bracket, and you get taxed 4% extra if you make $102,000. You're only taxed 4% extra on that 20 or on that $2,000
Yeah.
over the limit. There's people that genuinely don't know that. And I like you
Yeah.
have to sit here and explain it to them as like no, don't be turning down shit because it puts you in a new tax bracket. You're still getting more money regardless. Like that
Dude,
is a flawed way of thinking.
it was the joke I sent Catman. That's half a joke, half not. Like when he said he was paying, so much in taxes this year, and he was complaining, I was like, "Hey, bro, that's just how it is." I was like, "That's good though. Like the more taxes you pay, I was like, lock in to pay more." And
Yeah.
that's what I sent to him was lock in so you can pay more taxes because that's the joke is like the more taxes you're paying, you're clearly making more money.
Yep.
Like you always win in that instance. Like I don't know. A lot of people do get mad about it though. You ain't wrong at all. And they like when you hand somebody, no joke, a tax calculator, like you just give them one of those apps and then let them put it in and they start to realize how like I don't want to say little because we do get taxed a good amount, whatever, blah blah blah. But
Yeah.
how little you're actually getting taxed compared to what they were like 40 years ago, it blows people's minds.
Yep.
Like, bro, it's so much better than it used to be. Low key, we're in like a better instance in that moment. I get our economy isn't really chilling,
I
but
mean that there's other factors that go into
yeah,
that.
there's
It's
other
like
things. But the
no, I mean
tax,
then you can
the
get
way
in
taxes
then you
work.
could get into the debate of like what is the minimum amount that you need to make in life to be able to start hitting those tax incentives where you can start
Yeah,
itemizing your deductions and you can find ways to reduce your tax liability and reduce your effective tax rate well below where you're at. But your average American up to a certain bracket is not going to have access to those because you're not making enough money to be able to spend enough money to offset it.
yeah, yeah. And I've never,
Why do
yeah,
you
I've
think
never heard
Ludwig owns an
anybody,
esports team?
bro,
Bring it back.
write-offs, baby, charity.
It's a tax deduction, baby. Come on. The more money you lose, the less you owe.
That dude, when people say that though, you know how many people say that, but they're literally just burning money going, but it's a tax write-off. And I'm
Yep.
like, you do
Yeah.
not know what you're saying at all. You have just lost so much money for no reason, bro.
But
I
they
had a
got
buddy who would always, that was his favorite joke. He would, so he still does do investing, but every time he'll lose, like, I talked to him way more 3 years ago. Anytime he would lose big on something, he'd go, tax write off, baby, and then he'd just start laughing and then, like, do a fake cry at the end, and I'd be like, you're the worst, bro. He'd be like, that's what they're good for.
Oh
I'd be
god.
like, you're so wild.
Ugh.
That dude tried drop shipping, and I was like, you're a psycho. He did it one time, made the most minuscule amount of money ever, and was like, I was like, how many hours did you put into that? And he was, the amount he was saying versus how much he made, I was like, this is insane, bro. I
Jesus.
don't know why. I mean, it's just TikTok.
I
He
mean,
watched a TikTok of drop shipping, and he firmly
of
believed he was the
course.
guy. And I was like, if anybody is telling you in
Oh
an
my
audience
God,
of 10
dude.
million people the secret to be a millionaire, it's not a secret.
No, I saw
bro.
it on Twitter earlier today. Somebody posted a video of it was a joke, to be very clear, before anybody thinks that this is serious.
Yeah.
But they posted a video of some dude that bought one of the Elon Musk flamethrowers. It was like, what if you bought a flamethrower right now and charged people $1,000 to melt all the snow on their property, and you did a yard a day every day for X many months? You'd be a millionaire. Why haven't you bought a flamethrower already? And I'm like, I'm sitting there, I'm thinking, like, for half a second, I was casually scrolling, so I wasn't like fully paying attention. I was like, wait a minute, that's actually decent math. And then like half a second later, I was like, wait a minute, who the fuck has snow year round? That this is what are we talking about? And then I went into the comments, and it was just the biggest shit show in the world. And it was hilarious of people like genuinely getting rage baited by it. And I was like, you know what? I can't complain, because for half a second when I'm not paying attention, I somewhat was like, logically, I'm watching the video and I'm watching how quickly it's melting the snow. I was like, that's actually not like, that's a very efficient way to get rid of this. And it's too high right now that like we can't, we're trying to figure out where to put it. And like,
Can you imagine, bro, the mud you're doing people's yards?
Oh God.
Oh, the mud you'd be in would be terrible.
Well, I mean, if you're down south, it's not even going to be mud. It's all Bermuda grass, so it's just going to be like, I mean, then you're just like killing it. You're literally killing your grass, or you're taking it out of dormancy, and you're making it live, and like you will quite literally like kill it.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. That would be incredible. I think that's the business move right there. That's how we save the LCS.
Well,
You're
okay.
a Substack.
The other thing that I was thinking about, and I promise we'll get back to League of Legends conversations here in a minute. I just have one final thing that I was thinking of. Like, I'm looking at some of these businesses by us that are still like snowed in, and I'm just thinking in my head is like, why don't we take a hose with hot water? Just like, we're not in an area that we're water like deficient at the moment. Clear off the air, spray it all with hot water, and just like melt the snow, and then we're good, and then problem solved.
You know how hot that water would have
I know,
to be,
that'd be so fucking. You can't tell me that you've never like put some sort of like frozen drink in your sink and not been like, this didn't go down as quick as I thought it would. Let me just turn on the hot water and try and get it to funnel down.
Yeah, but that's in my 70-degree house, not the -2-degree outside.
-2, bitch. It's like -6 outside right now for us. With the wind?
Bad.
Oh, dude, it's so bad.
It's bad. I saw tonight it's supposed to be like -7 low, and I was like, yeah, bro, I'm done with this.
Hey, we was part of our New York City library cards, which Emily owns. We can read Heated Rivalry for free.
Okay, bro. How do you keep getting back to this?
I went to a Heated Rivalry party this past Saturday. It was great.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you want to know? Hold on. I got to show you how this shit started. It was the wildest fucking thing.
Oh, no.
Hold up. This is fantastic. Where's the video that I got of this? I was not expecting the male strippers to come in. That was a pleasant surprise for me.
What do you expect?
I wasn't expecting that. And then I just, like, they come in and it's just two dudes and nothing but thongs of people putting singles in there. I was like, huh. Well, it was a good vibe. Anyways, where's that? Oh, yeah. Let me see if I can. So they had two DJs that dressed up as the two different hockey players. And then they come in the middle. It set the tone right away. And it was like, oh, okay, we're going there tonight? Okay, got it. It was like, good for you guys. Good for you guys. Oh, it was so funny. Dude, you're missing out. You don't even know.
Wild.
Oh, speaking on that topic,
You're so wild.
we're getting a Magic Mike show
Okay.
in New York City.
That's what you needed.
I promised Emily we're going like opening week. We're going to see it 100%.
I'm sure you did.
It's dude, Channing Tatum's going to be there. I'm not passing up on the chance to see
Nice.
Channing Tatum.
That's cool.
Dude's actually good. Dude knows
You
how to
are
dance.
insane, bro.
What?
I'm starting to think.
I'm sorry that I'm comfortable enough in myself to go into these situations.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My husband's
No, that's
gay.
fair.
Emily's out here.
My husband's. I think my husband's a little gay.
Definitely not. Can
I ain't gonna lie,
promise you, if I was bi or anything at this point, I'd have no problem telling you. But I've seen, like, trust me, the shit that I saw on Saturday night, if there was an inkling of desire in there at all, it would have come out. But it just doesn't. So
Dude, the day I arrive in Florida, it's gonna be 45 degrees.
good. Suffer.
And
Suffer.
Sam was like, "It's gonna be so cold," and then I was like, "Yeah, but it's gonna be sunny. 45 degrees. We're coming from 7. You know how
Shorts.
good we're about to feel?"
Shorts.
Yeah.
Shorts and a hoodie, and that's it.
That's what I told her. I was like, "That's shorts and a hoodie weather at this point."
Nope.
But I realized going there, I was like, "Gosh, dang it! I'm gonna be in like Florida Panthers heated rivalry territory all over for Dave. I'm probably gonna walk into something and be like, he's gonna be so pumped up."
I was so fucking dumb. I had the FlyQuest hockey jersey that I could have worn on Saturday night, and I didn't.
Oh, that's tough.
That was a miss on my part, but it's fine because I got invited. That one that was like touring around the United States apparently comes back on Valentine's Day night on February 14th, and I know the DJ.
Oh, okay.
And they said, like, hey, do you want to get on the guest list? And I was like, that's a $60 ticket. And they're like, yeah, do you want on the guest list? I'm like, I got to see what Emily and I's plans are because she comes first on Valentine's Day. But if she has she has a double show that day, so if she doesn't want to go out in the evening, I've got a free ticket to a party. So
Yeah, that's pretty good. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't pass on free money. Free money and good music, I do not pass.
Yep,
But
that's a good time.
no. Anyways, back to LCS. We need to get our predictions because we spent like 30 minutes diverting on other shit. Papa Smithy said, "Book it now." Dig is beating Sentinels 2-0. Now, my question would be, maybe Papa can clarify this: are FBI and Ignar here?
I feel like we would have heard that by now, no?
I mean, you would think. I don't. If they're not
People
here, there's
just
no
said it.
way. There's zero chance. I'd be shocked if Dig might get a game. I'm willing to give Dig a game over Sentinels.
I think Sen beats him pretty handily.
Oh, he said he didn't know? Okay, so he doesn't know. And if they would have tweeted out that it's here. There's no way that Dig 2-0s.
I'm gonna go Sen 2-1.
I'm saying send 2-1. I think that's fair. I think that's the most likely outcome. C9 Lion, what's your score?
Yeah. C9 2-1.
I'm going C9 2-0.
Okay.
I think they crush them pretty easily. FlyQuest, DSG.
Fly 2-1.
Is
A lot of
Kryra
2-1s from me.
Chad, is Kryra here? Do we have any confirmation, or is that still completely up in the air? Because honestly, I think if Kryra's here, I don't know if DSG takes a game. Because I just don't think they will have had enough time to scrim together and gel, and I think it will just take another week. I think next week they'll be good. No, it'll be Kisno per Shantan. Okay, in that case, In that case, give me Fly 2-1. I think DSG could take a game off of him if FlyQuest gets a
Yeah.
little sloppy. Maybe.
Yeah.
TL Shopify.
Shopify 2-1.
People ain't gonna like this, but TL is gonna beat the dog shit out of Shopify this weekend.
People
This
will
is-
like it. There's a lot more TL fans than Shopify. People are really gonna like what you just said.
I mean, the Shopify fans are not gonna like it, but I just think TL beats the ever living shit out. Like, this feels like one of those games where it's like TL is angry after losing the C9 and just comes in with a vengeance and just puts them into the ground.
Possible.
Which, sorry about your luck, but
Possible.
hey, at least you'll have K Corp to watch a team get a win this weekend. You'll have something.
Yeah. I have my early season team and my late season team.
Could be worse. Could be a Los Ratones fan.
Well, they seem like they're peaking.
I think they peaked. Duh.
Yeah, they got some early games to figure out.
Do you know who their next few opponents are?
No, sir.
They still like it's gonna be bad.
Oh, wow. Koi, G2,
Navi.
in the
I think.
Navi? Bro,
Yeah,
that's a tough schedule.
they're fucked. They're fucked. Like, there's no
Oh,
chance.
they still got SK at some point, though, in Vitality.
They do. They have SK and Vitality later, so they could pick up 2 more wins
They
and,
got some
and
wins
try
in
and
there.
secure that top 8. But this
got
this
some
next
wins in
3 is fucking brutal.
Although I don't really know how many wins they have, though, to be honest. Like, even if they play bad teams, like, they lose lanes so bad. It's kind of like, unless you throw, they can't get back in the game.
I mean, that was their staple all year during EMEA Masters, though. So it's not like they're
It was.
unfamiliar with it, but how many more wins do you
Yeah.
think they need to be able to secure top 8? Like, where's your prediction on where that line's going to be?
Oh, they probably only need secure top 8.
Well, who else is around them? I guess would be my
They
question.
probably need 2, actually. Because it's Heretics, Shifters, SK, Vitality. They need 2.
Bro,
In KC Blues in there, I guess.
I literally clicked on standings and it took me to the LEC Split 1 standings of last year from Google. What are we doing right?
I don't know if KC Blues schedule gets any easier either.
No, KC Blue is done. So So the good thing is Los Ratones have the tiebreaker
And they
already against Shifters and Heretics. So that's good. And they just got to win. They still play Vitality and SK. So they can, in theory, like, those 2 are must wins. Beyond that,
Yeah.
if they can steal a win this week, they're set. Or, like, they're in a really good position. But I don't think you expect them to. And you just go into next weekend being like, hey,
gotta win 1.
it's all on you now. You got to win 1.
Gotta win 1.
I don't know. Time will tell. Anything else
Yeah,
we
that'll
want to?
be where they're at.
Anything else we want
What's
to talk
KC's
about?
schedule? Is it pretty easy?
I'd imagine it is. Can't imagine it's too difficult. You have Vitality, you have Fnatic, you have Shifters,
That's too good.
and then after that you have GX and Heretics.
Dang. Them boys could go ham, bro. They were cooking some people.
I mean, my eyes are on Koi right now. Like they have Los Ratones, which should be a free win. SK, which should be a free win. Heretics, Vitality. Like they just have Navi is their only hard opponent left. They got everybody else out of the way. And now it's just securing the best seeding they possibly can to try and make sure that they get to that finals weekend. Because imagine if Koi doesn't get there, despite the fact that they're paying for LEC versus finals. Imagine. They'll be so upset. it'll still work as an event, but they'll be upset.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else that we need to cover?
No, I don't really think so. I mean, KC's probably the best team in the world right now, so that's good.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Who'd you guys lose to?
And Shopify will get there. Koi.
Yeah. Don't even.
All
Shopify.
right, we have a top 10 top in the world.
Shopify ain't even getting a win this weekend. Not a single one.
Not a single win.
No, 2-0.
I don't believe you believe that.
I genuinely do.
You think TL can turn it on like that and
Yes.
Shopify can't?
Yes. I don't trust Shopify to have like that. Revan's not that guy
I think Zinni arrives.
on the bench.
On the bench? For who? We don't have a bench, brother.
The proverbial bench.
Okay.
Oh, man.
There's nobody to bench.
True. John is saying about the LCK, the final few best of fives are pretty goddamn hype. Not gonna lie. But I'll talk about that more on a TikTok tomorrow. I know Paul's not watching the LCK.
No, that's a lot. That would be a lot.
Yep. All right, I think I'll cut it off there. We'll catch you next week, folks. Hopefully another fun weekend ahead. Be sure, if you haven't already done so on Twitch, be sure to follow. Thanks to Speedies and the man us op. Thank you for the follow. And if you're over on YouTube, be sure to subscribe. We might hit 8,000 subscribers on YouTube by the end of the week, which could be fun. So,
There you go. You're cooking.
yeah, we're growing. We are growing. And the pit will be out on Friday, folks. So that's pretty much it. I will catch you all around.